Welcome everyone to South Kitsap High School. Tonight the Lady Wolves of South Kitsap take on Gig Harbor. I'm Phil Wilson, a senior here at South. Helping me call the action from the booth is another SK senior, Megan LaFerriere. Megan, what kind of game should we expect this evening?
It's going to be a great game tonight, Phil. These two teams matched up earlier in December, and it was a tough battle up until the fourth quarter. South ended up losing it by 13, but they did a great job, and South wants this win tonight.
So who do you really playing last year, Megan, as a junior? Who do you think the real bright stars are on the South Kitsap Lady Wolves basketball team?
Well, tonight being senior night, the seniors are going to be the ones who I think are really going to come out to shine tonight. This is their last game here at home, and they have nothing to do but win tonight. I've talked to a lot of the girls, and senior night doesn't matter anything to them unless they get a W.
So what's the current record of the South Kitsap Lady Wolves, and also Gig Harbor Tides, if you got that? Hold on, just wait a second. Hold that thought, Megan. We're going to go down to the gym announcer, and he's going to announce the starting lineups for our Lady Wolves and our Gig Harbor Tides.
This will be accomplished in good leadership and dedicated respect. By showing commitment, desire to motivate, passion for the game, we will strive to be positive role models in our school and communities. Home and away, win or lose, play hard, play fair, and have fun.
And now, please rise to playing our national anthem by the South Kitsap Band. For tonight's starting lineups, first for the visiting Tides. Starting for Gig Harbor, 5'3" senior number 3, Natalie Cusman. A 5'6" freshman number 4, Nikki Scott. A 5'10" sophomore number 50, Becky Larson. A 5'10" sophomore number 52, Kelly Mohan. And the 5'5" senior number 22, Avery Green. And now for your Lady Wolves. For the Wolves in the post, the 5'9" sophomore number 30, Leah Kendrick. Starting the post, the 5'9" senior number 23, Carly Riggs. And the guard at 5'5" senior number 21, Olivia Bowie. And the guard at 5'5" senior number 14, Rebecca Proctor. And the post, the 5'7" senior number 13, Sarah Rose. The Wolves are coached by Mike Allen.
And we're back here at South Kitsap High School. That was the national anthem presented by the South Kitsap Band. And the home lineups for both teams done Great job right there by the gym announcer. Megan, what kind of game should we expect this evening? I know you already just kind of reiterate what kind of game we should be seeing with it being senior night and all.
Well, since it is senior night, Phil, those seniors are going to be revved up to play. And they're excited. This is their last home game, and they are ready to go. And I talked to many of them, and they told me that senior night doesn't mean anything unless it's a win for them tonight.
Thanks very much, Megan. Taking the opening tip-off for the Lady Wolves is Leah Kendrick. South Kitsap ball, covered by Rebecca Proctor. Just dribbling up high. Driving inside, passing it over, tries to get it to Bowie. Gig Harbor recovers. Recovered by Kelly Homan. Handling the ball for Gig Harbor's number 22, Lisa Corpolo. Recovered by South Kitsap. Bringing the ball up the floor as Groves tries to bank one off the glass. It's like Gig Harbor tied ball.
Both the seniors have been the ones to take the first shots of the game, and I think that part of why they've been missed is they're a little nervous and they're excited that it's senior night. It's gonna take them a little while to get that out of their system, but
it's good to be aggressive, though. I think.
Yeah. Hey,
definitely
that's never bad.
Come out gunning.
Yeah.
Tossing the ball around the perimeter is Gig Harbor. Down in the corner is Cosmic. Went up to high. Shoots up the tray, recovers her own tray, gets the rebound and then foul. She's gonna get 2 shots. It's like number 22, Lisa Carpalongo. I think that's what. It's a 5'7" post and she's a sophomore. Missing the first shot is Carpalongo. Here's the second. And it's good. In that foul was Rebecca Proctor. That was her first. Handling the ball is Groves. Up through the half court, down over to Bowie. Bowie plants, takes a nice shot. Good baseline jumper right there by Olivia Bowie. Again up at the perimeter, down low. Not too down low. Back up to the 3-point line, guns the shot. It's number 4, Nikki Scott. Taking the ball up the court for South Kitsap right now is Rebecca Proctor. Going up over the perimeter, trying to drive. Let's see what the call is. It's a personal foul on Gig Harbor, Nikki Scott. It's a 5'6" guard, and she's a freshman. Inbounding the ball is Proctor. Tosses back over to Groves. Recovering the ball is Gig Harbor, number 3, Natalie Kuzmic. Tosses over to that 22. Oh, wow. Nice shot by number 22, Lisa Carpalongo. I'm going to have trouble with that all night. Olivia tries to hit that baseline jumper again. Tries to drive, but draws the foul. Megan, what do you think you've seen so far tonight from South Kitsap?
Well, so far they're playing tough defense. They've only given up 1 shot and a foul, and that's good considering what's going on. And they've kind of gotten a little advantage tonight because Gig Harbor is short 2 of their starters. One, as their coach would phrase, as their best player, and that would be number 32. She's out with an injury. And then 33, she's out with well, she's not out. She's not going to be starting. She'll get limited playing time. She hurt her ankle yesterday in practice.
And that was Micah Hambrook, a junior, and also Rebecca Johnson. 2 key players for the Gig Harbor Tides.
Olivia Bowie's bringing it out early. Her hustle is already evident, and she's going to be giving it her all night long.
Driving hard, Gig Harbor recovers the ball. Number 4, Nikki Scott, again, tosses up, tries to drive. Gig Harbor recovers again. Good rebounding right now for the Gig Harbor Tides. Nicola Travel. So with it being 4 to 2 with 5 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Looks like there's going to be a switch, and inbounding the ball is Kendrick. Tossing it around the backcourt. Here's Proctor. Driving hard. It's like Groves traveled.
Even with that turnover, that was an awesome break of the press by South Kitsap. They got that ball up and through that press.
I think a key tonight will try to be to work it around the perimeter as they always have and try to get it down low for South Kitsap. They might have a height advantage, I'm not sure, but that's one thing they're good at is getting it down to Carly Riggs, who we haven't seen tonight, is working it down low. And in spite of that, it's a three-point jumper by Gig Harbor, and they were up 7 points to 2. There's down low to Riggs. Now Kendrick tries to recover.
All Gig Harbor's players are going to need to step up tonight to fill the offensive gap left by their 2 players who are hurt, and they're already taking advantage of that.
It's going to be South Kitsap ball. Tosses over to Groves, tries to take the 3. It's like the 3s haven't been falling tonight for SK. Been going well for Gig Harbor, but not too great for SK right now. They just need to work on not preventing those turnovers and setting up their offense. Inbounding the ball for Gig Harbor, number 52, Melinda Jenkins. Handling the ball up around the perimeter is number 33, going down low. To the side of the three-point line, coming up to the top of the key. Passing it down around the perimeter now. Looks like she almost wanted to shoot that. Plants. See what the call is. I think that might be a foul on Riggs.
It is, and it's a bummer she got that foul because she was playing some awesome post defense down there, but she got a little tired and gave up that foul.
What do you think some of the defensive schemes that we're going to be seeing from South Kitsap? Are they just going to really press hard and try to play it soft, or what? Are they going to give Gig Harbor the benefit of the doubt and play them hard all night, or are they going to let up sometime?
I think that they're going to play them hard all night. Considering they lost by 13 last game, they don't really have a choice. And I'm not sure that South Kitsap is quite aware yet that Gig Harbor's missing some players. But hopefully they'll figure that out and they can try to capitalize on that.
Proctor comes to the baseline. Looks like she's fouled. Not sure yet on that call. It's like a personal foul on Gig Harbor. Inbounding the ball is Riggs for South Kitsap. At the top of the key is Proctor, dribbling hard. Now there's Bowie, the younger Bowie, going down low, which they should be doing. Good strategy right there to see if they can stay with it. Here's Groves driving hard. I think she got the foul.
So far, the Gig Harbor coaches don't seem to like the way the calls have been going so far tonight.
I like how Groves just took it into her own hands and just kind of threw one up there, knowing that she was going to get the foul. Just kind of slap on the wrist right there.
That's very smart playing by Groves.
She's taking a little bit of initiative right there. And if you miss that, see if we can get a better shot of that. Groves made the first free throw, and she almost South Kitsap ball right there. Handling the ball for Gig Harbor is number 3, Natalie Kuzmic. Around the perimeter is Gig Harbor. Another travel, another turnover. Turnovers might play a big key tonight for both teams. Inbounding the ball for South Kitsap is Groves. Here's Proctor.
My count, that's a third turnover for Gig Harbor so far. They're going to want to slow those down because South is very good at taking advantage of those.
I've seen that. Driving hard. Here's the baseline jumper right there by number 25. Jamie McLean. It's like she's got some kind of knee brace on her.
I actually feel that's a correction. That's Lonnie Tossenwood. Lonnie was out for most of the season because she tore her ACL doing her rodeo activities, which she likes to do, but she's not playing basketball. And so she and Jamie switched numbers.
Okay.
Sorry.
Another missed three by South Kitsap. In case you missed it, now it's 11-5. Gig Harbor lobs the ball down low. She couldn't finish her layup. Let's take advantage of this turnover right here as Bowie driving hard, trying to set up this offense. Missed the lob pass. Looks like it went out of bounds. Let's see whose ball it is. Might have touched a Gig Harbor player. Yeah, and it did. It's South Kitsap ball. Inbounding the ball. Number 13, Groves. So they can work it down low to Proctor, and they do, but she rims it off. Another foul. It's like Mike Allen is going to Coach Mike Allen is going to call a timeout for South Kitsap with it being 11-5 with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. What do you think he's saying to his players right now, Megan?
You know, I think he's going to tell them to slow down and try to take good quality shots because they're not doing so well with their shots right now. And I think they need to try to use up more of their 30-second clock and really work hard to get that good shot.
Definitely looks like they're being a little bit easily satisfied and just settling for that easy. I mean, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but you can just work it down low instead of taking the three or just dribbling it around and then working down low. I liked how Groves took the initiative right there and just drove it hard. I think that's what South Kitsap's going to have to do against Gig Harbor. But here's Gig Harbor with the layup, like number 33, Heather Gates. A little bit of defensive pressure right here from Gig Harbor. Handling the ball is Bowie. I really like how Bowie handles the ball. She just seems like she's not nonchalant about it. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Bowie. That's Sharon Daly. Sharon Daly. I really like how Sharon Daly handles the ball. She seems to do it with such a presence. You know what I'm saying, Megan?
I hear you. She's really.
You should have corrected me, by the way. By the way,
I already had to with Lonnie, so I
Daly.
didn't want to make you really look bad. No, Sharon's really come out and played hard. She's a smaller girl. She's not too big, but she sure holds her own.
She's not nonchalant about anything.
I'm really proud of how she stepped up into that leadership role now as a junior. I played with her the past 2 years, and it's taken her a little bit for her to find that she really is worthy of the position she plays.
Taking the three is South Kitsap. Now it's Gig Harbor ball. Looks like they had a little bit of a fight over it. Handling the ball really hard. Going for the three is Gig Harbor and rebounding their own three and putting it up and in. South Kitsap has got to stick it out, man. They've got to come down and set up their offense instead of taking these threes that aren't going in. Bringing it down low. Here's Groves. She's going to take advantage of that. Good job, Sarah Groves. It's 15-7.
It's a nice play by Sarah, but the Wolves have got to box out and get some rebounds, both offensively and defensively. They're down by, looks like 7. If I can do my math correctly. 8. There we go. And you can't come back from deficit unless you get some boards.
Yeah, Megan, I don't know how many times I've said that Gig Harbor's got their own rebounds. South Kitsap's really got to box out and work hard at getting those boards.
That's going to be a huge factor of this game, that and their turnovers.
So, on the line right now is number 33, Rebecca Johnson. Remaining the score, keeping it at 15, is Johnson. There's 51 seconds to go with 15-7. And it's swish, and it's good. 16-7 right now. Handling the ball is Proctor. A little bit of defensive pressure right now. Here's Daly going down low like they should be. There you go. There's Grove.
That's a nice shot by Grove. She had 3 defenders on her. They know who
drive.
she is, and they're looking for her. So to be able to shoot over 3 people, that's not an easy feat.
Yeah. Definitely handling the ball for Gig Harbor. Is Gig Harbor. Can't name any of these players since they're tossing it around so much. Trying to drive it. Not finishing, though, is number 33, Heather Gates. She's a 5'7" wing, and she's a sophomore. As I look at this roster, Megan, there's not that many seniors on here. There's a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. What do you think that says about this Gig Harbor team?
Well, I would predict that the best is yet to come from this program. It looks like the next couple years are going to be a strong team.
Driving hard. Who is that? That's Groves again. I think she's going to be the star tonight. Really shining bright. 16-11 now. They got it down to a 5-point lead for Gig Harbor, but cut that back to 8. With 1 second remaining, Gig Harbor sinks at 3 and makes it 19-11. Goodness gracious, that was good. Good job. Good presence of mind to know what time, know how much time was on the clock, and it now being 19-11, with the end of the first quarter, we have. What do you think Allen's trying to say to his team right now to get him pumped up and back into this game? They've shown some light, especially girls, working down hard, working low, taking initiative and driving. Is he going to get everybody to do that or what?
I definitely think that's what he's talking about. He's telling them to stop putting all of the effort into Sarah and relying on her. They all need to start contributing. I think he's a little frustrated, but I think he also is telling the second quarter, and he believes in these girls, and he believes they can pull out a win tonight.
I'd like to see a little bit more rebounding skills shown by South Kitsap. I think they've got the height anyways. They've definitely got the physical presence. See if they can use it and utilize it.
I'd like to see Lonnie box somebody out and get him with her, not to hurt him, but just kind of catch him with her little knee brace there.
Yeah,
maybe use it to a little advantage.
Okay, looking for a pass is 52, but driving hard. It rimming. South Kitsap almost got that rebound this time, but it ends up being South Kitsap ball. Let's see if they can utilize this turnover. Inbounding the ball is Bowie. Here's Proctor handling the ball, going through 2 defenders. Split the D. Good job by Proctor. Working the ball around the perimeter, taking her own shot, but it looks like it was blocked right there. Getting the rebound is Gig Harbor.
That last time down the floor, South's very lucky that Gig Harbor player missed her lane, because that would have been a very obvious mistake by their defense.
Dribbling the ball for Gig Harbor, and taking the initiative driving is number 22, Lisa Carpolongo. South's defense can't let them do that, can't let them penetrate themselves like that and get themselves in that kind of a situation. See if they can sink this 3. Rims. Gig Harbor ball again.
Phil, you're definitely right. That can't keep happening. They got to keep people low to guard on those lane-ins.
It's 2 missed opportunities right there by South Kitsap. Gig Harbor's still ahead by 8 points right now, 19-11. Around the perimeter, looking for the pass is number 3, Kuzmic. There's 22. She's going to do something with the ball. Carpolongo tries to go down low. Goes to 3, takes the baseline jumper, and Kuzmic is good. So 10-point lead right now, 21-11, with 6 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. There's Groves down low. I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Bowie. Takes a shot and misses. See what the call is. Personal foul on Olivia Bowie.
The Wolves are going to want to get a defensive stop here. They've kind of been lacking the past couple possessions, but to get a stop here and then convert on that steal would be a great way to start a run, because I'm sure the Wolves don't want to go into the locker room down, especially by a lot.
There you go. There's a steal right there that you were looking for. There's Rebecca Proctor. Nice momentum here, right? Olivia Bowie. They call a charge on her, I think.
Well, a charge is a foul. At least we know she was hustling. She was playing her butt off.
She had 3 fouls on Olivia Bowie. She's going to have to come out of the game for now. It is number 30, Kendrick. You can help me out with some of these names, Megan.
It's kind of
since you played the last 2 years.
Okay, I'll help you out.
Taking those 3s.
Ooh, nice board by Miles.
Gig Harbor, nice job. Here's Daly. Just pounding the ball against the floor. See what the call is.
It's like a kick ball. Daly passed it right to
It's
the
going to be South
defender's
Kitsap
leg.
ball. The referees have played a really big part in this game thus far. See if the trend continues. Rebounding the ball for SK is Daly. It's SK ball again. I think the easy route right here is for Daly just to get it up to the top of the key instead of trying to look down low as she does that. Utter's going to take that three. Brimming, trying to get the rebound. And South Kitsap handling the ball for Gig Harbor is 22, Carpolongo. Goes over to number 3, Kuzmic. Rebounding is South Kitsap. Let's see if they can convert on this possession and get some momentum going. Here's Groves. Working it around the baseline. Let's see what the call is.
She drew a foul. Which is, again, that's good offensive playing by Groves. Take it to him.
Foul on number 22 for Gig Harbor. Lisa Carpolongo. Working it down low. There's Kendrick. She's wide open. Takes a shot and makes it. So nice. I think it might be the first bucket of the second quarter for South Kitsap with 21-13 with 5 minutes and 31 seconds remaining. Working the ball around the perimeter. It's Gig Harbor trying to set their offense, get something going down low. Carpolongo dishes to the outside. Here we go. Here's South Kitsap taking the ball as Groves. Hard. Dishing it to Utter. Utter looks for the shot. Here's Kendrick again. Nice job by Kendrick. The last 2 points have been via Kendrick working very hard down low.
Those 2 buckets have been very vital to them. They've kind of been looking down like they're a little nervous, but when you get a couple points on the board, you start feeling good again, and that energy goes right back up.
See if they can. Wow. Nice shot by Gig Harbor right there. Put a little bit of ice on South Kitsap as they begin to heat up. It's 24-15. Working it down low again to Kendrick, and she draws the foul. So if she sinks this, the last 7 points will belong to Leah Kendrick. See if this star every quarter trend continues. See if we can get a team effort going here. It was Groves in the first quarter, and now it's Kendrick.
I think she let me get a word in edgewise, Phil. Leah is one of the few sophomores this year who really benefited from the levy failure and lost the levy money last year. Because of that, she was able to come up and play up here at South as a freshman, and there's a couple boys on the basketball team as well that both benefited from that. And they've all really grown a lot from that extra year up here at South.
Working it up high to Carpolongo. It's rimming. Gig Harbor ball again. Grabbing that rebound. There's Carpolongo up to the top of the key, probably looking for the pass. There it is. Gig Harbor takes another three, and it rims. Kendrick getting the rebound, doing a nice job for SK right now. Here's Groves. Working it around the perimeter of South Kitsap. Utter looks for the shot. Groves is going to take the initiative right there. It's going to be, see what the call is. It's Gig Harbor ball. Okay, looked like personal foul on number 30. Kendrick, that's her first. Taking 2 shots for Gig Harbor right now is Milham. Just a 5'10" sophomore. Looks kind of lanky right there. It's rimming. I'm sorry, I said 2 shots. It's 1 and 1. Getting the rebound is South K. There's Kendrick. Look, trying to draw the foul there almost, but not prevailing. Back over to, I'm never going to get her name right, Carpolongo, taking another 3 as Gig Harbor, and then getting their own rebound, not being able to convert on that. Nice rebounding right there by number 31, Miles. There's Groves working it down the right side there to Kendrick. Kendrick unable to receive that pass. Gig Harbor ball.
South really needs to slow it down. Their past couple times down here on offense, they've had quick turnovers. They need to slow it down and really focus on getting a couple baskets.
They're within 6 right now, so if they get a few turnovers and they get a few buckets, they'll be right back in it. Working the ball down low is Gig Harbor. For the last 2 rebounds right now, 31 Kristen Miles.
And she just takes her arms up there and grabs it. She barely has to even leave the ground.
Utter trying to take the baseline jumper. Not going in. Handling the ball is Carpolongo. We have a new player in for Gig Harbor. That's number 12, Leslie Rodriguez. Handling the ball right now, taking the 3 with no arc on it, but still it's good. Handling the ball for SK is Daly. Go over to Utter. And there is number 31, Miles. They're going to have to work harder at playing the defense a little bit stronger up at the perimeter, in my opinion, Megan.
I feel you on that one. So there's really no excuse for not playing good defense up on the perimeter.
There's Utter.
You know, Phil, normally I do stats for the team, and right now it wouldn't be looking too good. I don't think that the Wolves have sunk a 3 yet in this game.
See if they get a clue here. I'm joking. Come on. I'm sure they'll get one. No, I don't think that they should repeat the pattern that Gig Harbor is showing. I know that they can sink the 3s, but you got to stick with what works. And what works is getting it down low to Kendrick or Riggs or somebody like that, and who can really use their physical presence and just lay one in.
Also, that was a very profound comment. I hear that. I think you might know something about basketball. Nice job.
Because you do. You got to stick with what works, and you can't, try and copycat. And if, say, they hit a 3, and it's really big, oh gosh, it's 1 more point. Just stick with what works and get 2s and 2s and 2s until you convert those turnovers and beat them. So I don't know who called timeout. Somebody did. It's 29-18. Gig Harbor has to lead with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. So, Megan, what do you think Mike Allen is saying to his team right now?
Well, since I'm do such a good job at predicting all this stuff, I'm going to say that he's just telling them to keep up their intensity and probably saying the same advice that you gave the audience of just do what works and play tough. And I'm sure he's giving Kristen Miles some props for working hard down on the baseline and getting some boards. She was out most of the season. It's good to see her back in action.
Yeah, last time they've recovered those turnovers, they've come back with a head of steam and kind of lost their grip on the ball, literally, but not coming down and slowing it down and working them around the perimeter like they should be.
Most of the time, coaches will say that when the ball slips out of your hand like that, you were going to grab the ball a little too early, kind of you were 1 step ahead of the ball. So they probably had a good idea of what to do with it, but it just didn't work out.
Taking the second shot, cutting the lead to 9 is Kendrick, 29-20 with 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining. Here's Carpolongo. Around the perimeter, down low, back up high. Rimming, getting the rebound. Nobody in sight for South Kitsap to box out and get those rebounds.
Leah Kendrick came up with the block on that shot, and she's lucky she didn't get called for a foul because most of the times high school refs are going to see that as a foul. But instead, Miles picks one up.
Mike Allen is spouting off about something.
My guess is he's kind of frustrated with their defense. It kind of was lagging the last couple seconds there, and they're going to need to pick that up.
I don't know if he's yelling at the team or if he's yelling at his refs.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He could be yelling at the refs. He's good at that, too.
So shaking that last free throw is number 33 for Gig Harbor, Heather Gates. Taking the ball up the court. Who hasn't had that much rest is Proctor. There's Kendrick. So it's going to be Gig Harbor ball again. Inbounding the ball for Gig Harbor is Melinda Jenkins. There's Carpolongo around the perimeter again. Playing a nice set right here is South Kitsap. Good defensive set. It still prevails. It's Gig Harbor and those 3-point shots, 33-20 right now.
The guards are getting yelled at right now by Coach Allen, telling them they've got to get up on those girls. They should by now realize that they're going to shoot the three all night long if we let them.
Handling the ball up high is Proctor, going down low and taking the initiative and driving. Nice shot by Rebecca Proctor.
That was also a good look to really be looking up the floor and realize that she had open spot up the lane.
There's Carpolongo around the perimeter again. Working the right side, trying to free it up. Nice move right there. I'd say that was a block, but referee thinks otherwise. Mike Allen thinks it's a block, but oh well.
You know, from my angle, I kind of didn't see where she slapped her arm, but still, that was a good effort by Miles.
Mickey Scott with a nice move. Draws the foul. I think she's going to get 2. So that's the second foul on number 31, Kirsten Miles. Speaking of 31, there is 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Gig Harbor's leading 34-22. Nice form right there, shown by Gig Harbor. Daly inbounds the ball down to Proctor.
Ooh, that's a turnover that South does not want to see right now. That's Proctor with the double dribble. And those are hard to kind of try not to do, but at the same time, South really needed to be able to score on offense.
Gig Harbor having a lead with working it to 13 points now. Handling the ball for Gig Harbor is Kuzmic, trying to work the ball around the perimeter as they have been. Dribbling hard. It's number 33, Johnson, working it down low. He's at the baseline, trying to free up somebody at the three-point line. Working down the right side. With 1 second remaining, they couldn't do it like they did in the first quarter. Trying to make a repeat of that. And it's 35-22. Gig Harbor. So, it's like South Kitsap's going to have to take the initiative and be more aggressive. Megan, they're just going to have to keep doing what they're doing and keep what works.
Yeah, but I'm hoping to see them really come up with some good moves on offense and get a couple stops on defense. This game is definitely still up for grabs.
So we'll be right back with the second half, but first, this important message about our student-produced magazine show, Wolf Tracks.
And now for your halftime show, please welcome the Marcus Victor drill team.
Whether it's a profile of a foreign exchange student, a look at the new superintendent, or an in-depth story about the SK swim team, enjoy Wolf Tracks, Thursday at 7:30 on BCAT.
We're just about ready for the second half. I'm Phil Wilson along with Megan LaFerriere bringing you exciting basketball action tonight. Megan, what kind of game plan will the coaches be putting together for the second half?
Well, I think Gig Harbor's going to be trying to just keep it how they're going and keep looking for the three because that seems to be working so far tonight. And South, I actually went in the where they meet at halftime looking for stats, and I was in there briefly, but the one thing Alan was stressing was boards. So I think that's going to be a huge part of South's game plan and to really pick it up because they're down and they've got to come up.
Definitely. I think Gig Harbor, those threes can come and go as easy as they can. Sometimes you sink them, sometimes you can't. And looks like Gig Harbor thus far can. Let's see if the trend continues. Inbounding the ball for South Kitsap is Pui. Trying to work it. No, they don't go to the backcourt. They go to Groves. Up around the perimeter. They're working it down low. Nice reverse layup.
That right there is Lonnie's move. I'm glad to see her doing that tonight to help out the South campaign.
So cutting it to an 11-point lead is South K. See what the ref calls right there. So it being 35-24, an 11-point lead for Gig Harbor. It's like personal foul on 31, Kirsten Miles. Gig Harbor ball down low. Number 4 sinks in the shot. A layup right there. Nikki Scott. It's a 5'6" guard, and she's a freshman. Lob pass to Bowie. Gets the foul, but doesn't sink the basket. I don't know whether it's a shooting foul or not. Probably not, because they don't have the bonus yet. It's only the beginning of the second half. Inbounding the ball for SK is Groves. There's Bowie. Working it down low. There's Kendrick.
Oh,
Getting her own rebound. Working hard is Kendrick. Nice shot by SK right here.
nice job. That's good to see them getting 3 of the boards and not having Gig Harbor touch the ball at all.
It's very good to see, Megan. The ball down low is Gig Harbor. Goes in for the layup. Able to penetrate the defense. It's number 33, Johnson. Guess Gig Harbor got the steal right there. We didn't see it, but trying to work the layup. It's like a reenactment of SK's job over there at their own end, but not able to prevail as Gig Harbor on that turnover. So it's 39-26. SK, it looks like a Bowie got blocked right there. Might have been a foul call, but it's all for naught. Working outside. This is Carpolongo rimming. Getting the rebound is SK. Bowie, she's going to slow it down. There's Proctor working around the perimeter, dribbling hard. Now it's down over to Girls, working it down low to Bowie. She's going to plant, take the shot. It's rimming. SK got the last 4 rebounds of their own shots. Nice offensive rebounding right here for SK. Turnaround jumper.
Ooh, nice look by Lonnie.
So here it is Gig Harbor possession. Trying to work it down low. It looks like a play was made, drawn up before the second half. But it's 41-28 with 5 minutes and 49 seconds remaining. South Kitsap ball, working it in the backcourt.
South Kitsap has come out of from halftime playing well, but the only problem is at halftime they were down, and so they've got to get some stops on defense because otherwise Gig Harbor still got the lead.
I think Allen was probably reiterating what I was saying, is what to work it down low, and that's what we've seen thus far. Lonnie doing a nice job. Pick and roll right here for South Kitsap. Not something you see that often. Olivia Bowie finishing for that. It's an 11-point Gig Harbor lead.
Now would be a huge time to get a stop. They brought the lead to within 11, and unfortunately Gig Harbor got no shot.
Number 3, Natalie Kuzmic, able to penetrate the South Kitsap defense. Working it around the perimeter is South Kitsap. There's Proctor going up to the top of the key. Taking the shot is Lonnie. Gig Harbor ball. Working it around the perimeter is Gig Harbor, but going to take the shot is number 22, Carpolongo. Looks like it might be jump ball. Jump ball, Gig Harbor. But looks like it's a foul. Also called on number 25 for South Kitsap. What's that girl's full name? Number 25. It's Lonnie.
Lonnie Tostenrud.
Thank you very much.
Glad to be of help.
43-30 with 4 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. There's Kendrick lobbing the ball over to Bowie. It's like a little zigzag game of pass right here. Working it down low is Daly. Nice job by Sharon Daly. Carpolongo passing the ball out to the outside for Gig Harbor. Trying to work it down low with an easy layup. And it's jump ball. It's jump ball, and that ball, it's no good. So I think it might be South Kitsap ball right here. What do you think about that call, Megan?
Well, I knew that something went wrong because Gig Harbor's coach was yelling and Alan sat down and was kind of beginning to laugh. So, I didn't catch the call from my view, but those kind of calls really get people fired up, especially when the basket is made.
SK working the ball around the perimeter. There's Daly dribbling hard. And now Proctor's going to take a three, and it's good. So it's 35-48. It's an 8-point Gig Harbor lead. Gig Harbor calls a timeout. Very smart of them.
Yeah.
South K really doing a nice job in trying to convert those turnovers and build on that momentum.
If I were Gig Harbor, I'd be pretty nervous right now. While they are scoring, their lead slowly is being chipped away at, and South definitely has momentum right now.
And definitely, they have enough time with 4 minutes left in the third quarter and another 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. But go ahead, Megan.
It's okay. I understand if you want the last word every time. No, I think that Gig Harbor's coach is really going to start getting fired up at them, saying they've got to get some stops. We've been preaching that South needs to get some stops, but now it's Gig Harbor's turn because slowly but surely South could just creep up on them.
So SK doing a very nice job in converting their offense. Gig Harbor around the perimeter. Dribbling the ball, trying to take it inside. Bounce pass right there. It's going to be SK ball. Inbounding for SK is Kendrick. Nice shot of the band director right there for South Kitsap. Handling the ball is Daly. She plants, takes the nice shot right there by Groves, number 13.
Groves is excited because she's finally decided where she's going to go to college. She's chosen to go to the University of Evansville in Indiana, and she's going to play soccer there. So I know for her, a lot of pressure's off her back because she's decided what she's going to do next year.
Are you sure she's not going to play basketball? Because right now, she's cut it to a 4-point lead. It's 43-39 with 3 minutes and 24. But go ahead, Megan.
No problem, Phil. No, Sarah's very excited. I know that I haven't personally been recruited, but I've heard from many other people that the recruiting process is not the most pleasant thing. So I'm sure that she is glad to have it over.
So here, SK is going to have a chance right here to cut it to 2 points, a one-possession ball game. It's a two-possession ball game right now, but working the ball around the perimeter is SK. 3 minutes dwindling away on the clock right now. Here, they're trying to work it down low to Bowie, but she takes it outside. She's got the three available, doesn't take it. There's Daly. It's going to be a steal right here for Gig Harbor. A smart foul right there by Sharon Daly. Did not let her get that easy layup. She's going to have to work for those. Groves is mad about something.
Yeah. She's fired up. This is, like we've constantly said, this is her last home game in, good old maroon and white. So she wants this.
It's going to be Gig Harbor ball. Good ball up high to Carpa Longo. There she is trying to work it down low. She had the shot, number 12 did, but they took the baseline perimeter instead. Sorry, baseline jumper, not perimeter. There's Bowie with the ball. She has a chance to drive, but she doesn't take it. There's Proctor directing traffic.
Groves wants it in the post.
Yeah, back over to Bowie.
She's calling for that, baby.
Looks like the Gig Harbor coach sees that. He's going to do something about it. Almost traveled right there by Proctor. They didn't call it. Wow, nice shot right there by Bowie. You think the referees might take that into account the next time they see Gig Harbor do something? They might let them get away with something like that?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a makeup call. And Gig Harbor fans don't tend to be super rowdy, but they sure were off their feet on that one.
Here we go, driving. Nice pass, no-look pass. Not able to prevail, but it's going to be jump ball. Still a nice defensive effort right there by Proctor in trying to get that board.
This night isn't just senior night, but it's also a very emotional game for the Wolves, especially the seniors, because tonight they realized that there really should have been 5 seniors tonight at senior night. They are all very much aware of the fact that Angie Champneys is missing, and I'm definitely sure that they are playing their hearts out in her honor.
That's really good. So if they win this game, they're going to win it for her.
Definitely, and I know that a lot of these girls played basketball with her in junior high, and even Sarah Groves and her went to elementary school together. So to be finishing out their high school career without her is pretty emotional. And before the game, they had a little ceremony for her as well, and her family was here. So it's nice to see that they still remember her and love her.
A correction on that score you just saw. It's 45-41. Gig Harbor with 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining. It's going to be Gig Harbor ball. Tries to work it out to Carpolongo at the perimeter. Spinning around, probably trying to work it down low. She's at the corner of the free throw line, almost to the baseline. Gets deflected. Here's Carpolongo. Going to call a nice travel right there. Nice, good travel call by South K. Nice job, scoreboard people.
Can't believe you just called us South K. I didn't know that anybody here did that. I always thought it was a visiting school, so we thought we were South K.
South Kitsap. I'm sorry. I'm going to refer
No,
to
it's
it
all
as
right.
South
I'm glad
Kitsap.
that you're bringing it here. You can start a new trend, Phil.
It's going to be South Kitsap ball. Inbounding the ball for South Kitsap is Olivia Bowie. Gig Harbor ball. Nice steal right there.
Olivia's going to get the turnover for that, but that was a whole team turnover because none of them were really moving to try to get open to get the ball inbounds. Hopefully they can capitalize off this right now.
There's been a steal by South Kitsap. But it's all for naught. It's going to be Gig Harbor ball. It's a foul on number 21. Olivia Bowie.
O'Ballin's got something to say to the ref. Seems to be being pretty civil, and the ref listened to him. And it's always good. They're getting along.
That's good. That's good. So I've seen him get a T before, and that's no good.
Yeah, me too. Well, I got to say, I'm very proud of the South Kitsap effort right now. They're really working hard, and they brought it to within 4 points. And considering where they were at halftime, that is awesome.
That's definitely very good. It's I'm sure they got a really good locker room talk. Nice shot right there of number 52, Kelly Milham, inbounding the ball for Gig Harbor in those blue and dark blue. I think it's blue and white is their school colors, but they wear blue and dark blue. In the corner for Gig Harbor is number 33, Rebecca Johnson. Carpolongo taking the initiative right there. Back to Johnson. She's going to try and drive. I think it's a travel. It's going to be South Kitsap ball. So 45-41 with 37 seconds remaining in the third quarter. South Kitsap dwindling away this Gig Harbor lead. Inbounding the ball for South Kitsap is Kendrick. Back over to Bowie. Here's Daly. Proctor was open down low, but she gets it to her anyway. She's going to take the three. And it's good. It might be a two. I'm not sure. Yeah, they give her the two, and it's 45-43. So a 2-point ball game right here for South Kitsap. A steal right here. Let's see if they can convert and tie this game. This would be very exciting if they can. There's Gross, passes it outside to Bowie. They got 10 seconds left. Here's Kendrick. She draws the foul.
If anybody to be put at the line right now is 7 seconds left in the third quarter, and also to make the game a tie is Leah Kendrick. I'm not sure about this, but I've heard a lot of rumors that Leah has been a free throw champion in the past, and that she's ended up winning it so many times that she's not allowed to compete anymore.
That's amazing. That's good. So her average is, let's say, more than fair.
Yeah. Proving my point right there. I think I've only seen her miss 2 free throws, and I played with her for a while.
It'd be funny if you just said that she was free throw champion, and then she went up there and you jinxed her, and she missed those 2 free throws. I think that'd be horrible.
No, I don't have the jinx thing like the regular sports reporters. So maybe you shouldn't say anything.
Personally, I don't think she's going to make this one. And she proved me wrong. That's great. So handling the ball for Gig Harbor. It's 22. Carpolongo. There's 4 seconds remaining in this third quarter. South Kitsap's finally got it at a tie. Is there something amusing over there, Megan?
No, you're just funny. You're always a bunch of laughs, Phil. I'm proud to be announcing with you.
Thanks.
South's got 4 seconds. A tough D they need to play because they do not want to lose their lead, right? Or their tie, or give up their tie for a lead.
They don't want to take
4 seconds.
Any of those Gig Harbor threes that have just affected them at the end of the quarters. Gig Harbor always able to get off a quick 3 here and there.
Oh, something's going down at the scores table. I'm not sure what's the controversy is, but it tends to be either the 30-second clock or the possession arrow. So it looks like the Gig Harbor statistician's got a different idea of what's going on than the Wolves statistician. And actually, from where he's sitting, I'm not even sure if he's really a stat, but he has started a little bit of a commotion. So now the teams get a free timeout. Hopefully the Tides aren't coming up with a good plan to get a shot off in 4 seconds.
It's like they're going to kick somebody out. I think if we get a shot of the crowd, it's this guy right here holding a blue jacket. I'm not sure if he's going to get kicked out or not, but
one of the vice principals is helping him out and getting to the door.
well, thanks for getting a shot of that guy. There you go. Anyways, he's being escorted out of the facility.
I thought people only got kicked out at like professional sporting events, but
I'm
I
not
guess
sure.
I've been proved wrong.
Maybe he threw something. Trying to work it down low. Unlike it's rimming. Unable to convert in that 4 or 5 second possession is Gig Harbor.
I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to be announcing this 4th quarter because I know it's going to be a good one.
This is going to be a barn burner. I'm ready for it. I'm not sure who's going to take precedence here. Let's see if we can get Groves going and Kendrick at the same time. That'd be really great for SK. Again, you got to watch those Gig Harbor threes. They come in and out. They haven't taken that many in the 3rd quarter. I think that's what kind of affected them that much. Is that they didn't really get the rebounds that they have in the past. And Southgate did a nice job at converting and really getting those boards and boxing out. Just overall nice job and good effort by SK. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I hope so. I'm going to take this opportunity to recognize the senior cheerleaders and trainers. We've got Christina Chamberlain, Kelly Evans, Samantha Guerrero, Melissa Lowell, and Vanessa Young cheering here tonight. And actually, Christina Chamberlain isn't here, but I'll mention her anyway. And we've also got some senior trainers, but we'll mention them a little later.
And I got a few announcements for you. We want to remind you that the South Kitsap School Board meetings are held the 1st and 3rd Mondays of the month at the District Administration Office. Community members are always welcome to attend. They start at 7 p.m. Megan, why don't you go ahead and take this final one since...
All right, we just want to remind everybody to watch Wolf Tracks every Thursday evening at 7:30 right here on BCAT. Wolf Tracks is a national award-winning program produced by South Kitsap's Advanced Video Production students. This month, featured stories include a report on one of SK's long-standing sports supporters, the Port Orchard A&W, and we'll explore the mysteries of the fabled Teacher's Lounge. Definitely stay tuned for that one. And we'll also help you unravel the complex task of enrolling in and paying for college. Ooh, that's good stuff, Phil. Hey, that will be Wolf Tracks, Thursday evening, 7:30. Don't miss it.
And that A&W episode has been produced by yours truly. Got about 14 hours of edit time on that thing.
Yeah, right. You probably had 14 hours of sampling the food.
No, 14 hours of edit. Actually, they did give me a free cheeseburger and a root beer for doing that story.
I'll be the first one to tell you you're special, Phil.
Okay. Working the ball down low. Or not up low, down low. Here's Bowie planning, taking a shot. There's your dad. I hear him. He's loud. Mr. LaFerriere rooting on those Lady Wolves. Bowie planning and finally getting the job done for South Kitsap. 47-45. South Kitsap ball right now. This is going to be an exciting 4th quarter. Here's Groves. There's Bowie planning, taking the driving hard. She almost draws the foul. Here we go.
South Kitsap is up by 4. I'm so proud to be able to say that.
49-45. South Kitsap's got the lead. They almost got the board right there, but it's going to be a foul. Probably Gig Harbor ball.
Coach Boback over there on the Gig Harbor coach. I think he's a little bit of shaking in his boots because he knows what South Kitsap is capable of, and they're showing it right now.
Good job by SK just coming out and taking the bull by the horns and really dictating this basketball game.
Well, it's kind of an ironic story. This Christmas break, South Kitsap traveled to Pendleton, Oregon to a Christmas tournament, and we didn't know this, but when we got there, Gig Harbor was there as well. So it was kind of interesting to drive all that long way. I went with them, trust me, it was a long bus ride. But it was kind of cool to see them there. We had a good time hanging out with them. It was kind of weird because we knew that we were going to play them again. Where the other teams there, we could hang out with them and not care because we'd probably never see them again. So, but it was cool that Narrows League was well represented down in Pendleton.
That's cool. And what was the result of that tournament? Do you know?
I don't know how well Gig Harbor did, but South held their own. They lost a couple games, but the games that they did play, they were all successful in, and they had one really big win, I remember, that got me fired up for the rest of the season, and I think it got them fired up as well.
South's been playing well for the last few games of this season, working their league record to 7-10. So able to forge a lead right here is South Kitsap. Again, there was a 13-point deficit. Working the ball down low is Utter to Daly. South Kitsap recovers, and sprawling on the floor is Daly. Gets back up and hustles just nicely. There, South Kitsap gets the...
Is that a block, Phil?
Yeah, gets the block without the foul. It's like she comes back and tries to do the same thing, and it doesn't work because she waves her hands around until somebody slaps her, and she gets the foul.
I got to tell you right now, I don't know what you believe in or anything, Phil, but I definitely think that Angie Champions is up there watching down on these South Kitsap Wolves and pulling for their victory tonight.
So there's something supernatural about these SK Wolves.
I think so. They're good normally, but I think they've got somebody extra special up there pulling for them.
That's really nice.
There we go. That's the offensive board that we need to see. Sharon Daly getting her own board there after a shot.
Nice three by Rebecca Proctor.
This game is getting good, ladies and gentlemen.
52-45. Not that it wasn't good when Gig Harbor was leading, but I'm a SK Lady Wolves fan, so I got to root for my home team.
Yeah, that's getting better. Let's put it that way.
It's getting better. It was good before, but now it's great.
As a former player, I'm kind of getting the jitters, getting all excited, even though I'm not even playing.
You want to get down there and get some boards.
I do. You're right.
Aren't you like 6'1"?
With my shoes on, you
6'1"
could probably
with
round
your
it up.
shoes on.
It would be fun to be playing right now, but it's fun to be up here announcing the game as well.
Taking the shots right now for Gig Harbor is number 3, Natalie Kuzmic. First one rimmed off. There's 6 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in this basketball game. South's ahead 52-45. She goes ahead and she swishes that one. Handling the ball really hard for South Kitsap is Daly. Passing it over to
Lonnie tossed it, Phil. You'll get it by the end of the game.
Let's hope so. Handling the ball is Gig Harbor. Kuzmic. It's rimming. It's South Kitsap ball. Here comes Groves.
Oh, she's
driving
gonna take
hard.
it to her.
She's going to take it to her. Yeah, that's right. Almost trying to foul. These South Kitsap Lady Wolves are stoked right now. It's 54-46. I'd like to reiterate that Gig Harbor was up at this point, at one point, by 13 points, and now South has the lead by 8. So nice job of these Lady Wolves of shutting down this Gig Harbor offense. Good D. They're covering the perimeter, not letting South work it down low. There's no lanes open. They take the 3, and it's recovered by Kendrick.
It's good to see them miss a 3 tonight. We haven't seen that a lot so far.
No, we haven't. Handling the ball is Utter, something she usually doesn't do, but...
Well, just to talk a little bit about South's improvement since halftime, Gig Harbor had 61% of the total boards in the first half, and I'm sure that that has changed most definitely.
I'm not sure if you were done yet. It's South Kitsap ball. Here's Proctor calling the play with those hand signals. She's directing traffic right now, trying to get the shot that she wants.
Oh, I got nervous there. I was afraid we had a turnover.
The crowd grew dead silent as the referee was saying no shot as Mike Allen calls a timeout. Sorry, Coach Mike Allen calls a timeout.
You guys personal friends, Phil?
Yeah, actually, he's a really good friend of mine. Anyways, gosh, what do you think the Gig Harbor coach is saying to his team right now?
You know, I'm guessing he's a little shell-shocked. He knows that South is good, but I think that he hasn't come to grips when he looks up to the scoreboard and sees that his team is down and it's more than a couple points. I think he's telling him, looking at his face, he's a little stressed out about it, and I think he's really just kind of putting to his team, keep playing hard and let's get a couple defensive stops.
Yeah. I don't think a coach would say to take those threes because, you want to be smart about it and set up your offense, but that's what's got them there. I wonder if they are going to revert back to it, is just not taking the shot down low and just throwing those threes up there. Inbounding the ball for South Kitsap is Groves. There's Daly. Hey, you know what? I figured out what that Bowie thing was about. Olivia Bowie has a younger sister that I think she plays basketball. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so that's who I thought that was. So just to clear that up for you.
Thanks for that, Phil. Well, Sarah Groves is still not made a three. She just attempted one right there.
So taking the three for Gig Harbor is number 4, and it's rimming. It's no good. See, it looked like a makeup call right there, I'd have to say.
Well, that was Sharon Daly with the board, and she fell down. And unfortunately, part of the traveling rule is if you move around after you fall down, it's a travel. Mr. Allen didn't like to see that, but he also knows the rules and understands. Up there goes Gig Harbor's
Gig Harbor's got a really good fan base right now. They followed him all the way to P.O.
It's not that far.
About a half-hour drive, probably.
In your little car, just kidding.
In my little Ford Escort.
That's all right, Phil. I don't even have a car, so I can't really have much of a hard time.
All right, nice rebound by, who was that? I think that's Proctor. Whoever it is, it's Lady Wolf. And taking the ball up the court and slowing it down is Groves.
That's a really big factor here. They are going to want to...
There's the baseline jumper right there, and it rims in and out. Go ahead,
and
Megan.
who is that, Phil? Number 25? Lonnie Toss. I'll help
Lonnie
you out
Toss.
there. No, that's going to be huge. Pretty soon we're going to see South slowing it down because they don't want... Well, it's within 3 now. Maybe they won't be able to, but if they get another shot, they're going to want to slow it down and try to keep it away from Gig Harbor.
It's a one-possession game right now. It's South Kitsap's got the lead by only a mere 3 points. With 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining, it's 54-51. There's Kendrick. She's going to take the corner from the free throw line, and let's see who comes up with it. It's going to be jump ball. I think it goes Gig Harbor's way.
I'm going to take this chance to just give a little shout out to our senior trainers who are graduating. They've worked very hard to help keep the basketball team healthy and happy and injury-free. And those graduating seniors will be Ryan Evanoff, Sarah Guillen, and Mike Hagstrom. Hope I pronounced your name right, Mike. But those guys and that whole program really works hard to keep South Kitsap's athletes in tip-top elite shape.
I don't have any shout-outs to give, but I do have another announcement.
Come on, give a shout-out. More announcements?
Yeah. Well, not more, just I'm going to reiterate.
Oh, okay.
We want to remind you that South Kitsap School Board meetings are held the first and third Mondays of the month at the district office. Community members are welcome to attend, always welcome to attend. They start at 7 p.m. Coming back on the court is, I think, I'm not sure if they're all seniors, but...
For South?
Yeah.
No, Leah Kendrickson.
Leah Kendrickson.
Well, they don't have enough seniors to have the whole
The three
team be
the
5.
3 seniors, anyways.
There's 4 seniors.
There's 4.
Yeah. But you're right. All 4 seniors are out there with the help of Leah Kendrick. Had a little brain fart there. Forgot her last name.
So cutting it to a 1-point lead right now is Gig Harbor, doing a nice job of not getting too bearing down on themselves and working hard. I think Kendrick traveled right there. Gig Harbor coach is stomping his feet in disgust, but it's going to be Gig Harbor ball. They're going to be able to possibly get the lead right here if they can sink a 3 or if they can sink a 2. Working out to the perimeter, 52 driving hard. It's going to be South Kitsap ball.
Coach Bobeck is upset.
These Gig Harbor fans are yelling.
Yeah, I don't think that they heard the sportsmanship statement at the beginning of the game, but either way, They're excited for their team and they want to see them win.
That's not as bad. I used to, in my ice hockey days, you've heard about the fights that break out between the parents.
That's
so,
hockey, Phil. Yeah, that's not.
It's a different mentality for girls basketball, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever heard of parents being injured at basketball games, but you never know.
Okay, so it's a 1-point lead. South Kitsap trying to increase it.
Ooh.
It's going to be, I think it might be half court. Yeah, it will be.
Over and back.
Half court violation, over and back. Leah Kendrick inbounding the ball for Gig Harbor is 52, Kelly Milhan.
I'm hoping to see that South Kitsap parents get a little riled up. They're kind of sitting there, not making too much noise.
I see your dad, though. Your dad's fired up, man.
He sure is sitting
He's got
up
his
straight.
green turtleneck sweater, and he's ready to go.
I'll tell him all you're making fun of our dad.
I'm going to make it fun of your dad.
Back to the game.
There's Bowie going over to Proctor. Proctor almost took that three, but back over to Bowie. I think she's going to drive with it. She's directing traffic right now. Swinging it back around. It's a little game of pass right here between South Kitsap Lady Wolves. They've got 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Down low is Kendrick. Gets her own rebound.
Yeah, that was a nice move.
Prevails. 56-53 with 1 minute remaining. Gig Harbor is going to call a well-deserved timeout. I think South Kitsap doing a nice job of not letting that Gig Harbor offensive run get to them, and really working hard to get that two up there was Leah Kendrick.
You know, the South fans still aren't getting all that riled up, but that was a good play. Of course, my dad was the only one to stand up, but they need to get into it. If this was a Huskies game, all the players would be telling everybody to get on their feet. So I'm hoping that somebody encourages the parents to get hyped up about this.
Again, I announced before with Jesse Orton, and he was a nice guy, but, I don't even want to talk about this with you, but I will anyways. I look around and I see all these good-looking women around here, and I don't see any of the fellas. So there's a whole bunch of empty seats out here, so we want to see some really good basketball. Why don't you come down and enjoy some Lady Wolves basketball? There's going to be the playoffs starting pretty soon. They're not going to be at home, but I'm sure if you go away, just make the drive. There's going to be some great basketball. The last few games have been really good. I went to Bremerton, all the way over to Bremerton, and saw a really good Lady Wolves basketball game. So.
Can you go over there on a date, Phil? Okay, too personal. We won't even go there. South sure does need fan support, especially going into the playoffs. The student body of South Kitsap kind of has a bad rep of not following their teams to different games, especially the girls program. So let's get people out there.
Looks like Mike Ellen is going to call a timeout. Anyways, I don't know what you're saying, Megan, but
Sorry.
It's going to be 56-53 with 52 seconds remaining. Gig Harbor, I don't know whether they're going to take the three or they're just going to probably work it down low. A smart thing to do was probably draw up a play and set it up down low to where you can get one of your players to drive and just bang inside it, because those refs have been calling those fouls lately, and I'm not sure what they're going to do, I'd do that. I'd go in there with my head down and just...
with all your mad skills?
Yeah.
Well, this tends to be the point of the game when the refs either decide to call it tight or let the girls play, so we'll have to see what they choose to do.
Taking the baseline jumper for Gig Harbor. Cutting it to a 1-point lead.
I'm really nervous for these guys.
For SK is 56-55. 45 seconds remaining. So they got 30 seconds to work off of the shot clock. If they're smart, they'll go down and they're just pass it around the perimeter. I'm not sure if Gig Harbor's going to let them do that.
Ooh.
Almost a foul right there by Proctor. She's directing traffic.
Yeah, there we go. Phil, she has to direct that traffic because not everybody can hear her when she's calling the play. So she wants to make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Because that's the last thing you want to happen is be this close and have the end of the game and not have everybody on the same page.
So a personal foul by Natalie Kuznick. South not in the bonus yet.
Ooh, another foul for number 3. We haven't seen much out of her tonight, so I think she's coming in to make sure South doesn't score.
I think that's going to be her 4th foul, maybe 5th. But South Kitsap now in the bonus with 5 fouls. I think she's fouled out now.
Now they're saying she's got 5 fouls. Well, maybe we've seen more of her than I remember. Looks like Gig Harbor's going to take advantage of the 1-minute rule. You get 1 minute to sub somebody in when you have somebody foul out.
So maybe your memory is dwindling as the South Kitsap Wolves lead has been. I'm sorry, I thought that was funny.
What's dwindling? I seriously didn't hear you.
Your memory.
My memory. Thank you.
Taking the shots for SK. I was going to say South K, but I caught myself. SK.
Ooh, Lonnie Tossenroot comes out big with the board and gets the travel.
They called the travel. I don't think she moved with that ball.
Well, she did fall down, so that is considered a travel, but I think she was helped down, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. She was boxed out profusely. Okay, 29 seconds remaining. There's 30 seconds left on the shot clock, so that is nil. 56-55, South Kitsap lead. It's a 1-point game right now. What do you expect?
I don't know, but I think it's going to be close to the finish, Phil.
It's going to be a barn burner.
It sure is fun to be here. Not only is it senior night and a good game, but we've got the band here, and that always adds a little excitement to the flavor of the game. What is this, Dragnet that they're playing?
Was it what?
What are they playing? I can't even tell. Well, they're playing some music.
It's the Dragnet theme. It's the Dragnet theme.
Yeah, they're playing some
So
music to get the girls pumped up.
how'd your parent conferences go?
Mine went well. Have you had yours yet?
No, not yet, but I'm
Tomorrow?
sure going to because they're so exciting.
Oh, hey, you know the most exciting part about it?
I love those
3
parents.
half days of school in a row.
My mom gets to meet Mr. Downham, the head of video production.
I'm sure that will be quite an honor for both of them.
Yes, it will. So as they wrap up that timeout, Gig Harbor coming back on the floor, pumped up, see what they can do. Inbounding the ball for Gig Harbor is 52. Becky Milhan. See if they're going to work the clock off or they're going to try and go ahead and go for the quick 2. I don't think they will. I think they're just going to let it. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's a foul.
There's a foul on somebody. Ooh, Sarah Groves. And oh, you know what? Never mind. The shot clock doesn't matter. My bad.
That's all right. It's all right. A little bit tired from those parent conferences. Working the ball down low. There, and it rims. Kendrick gets the rebound.
Who's the foul going to be on? The tension mounts.
Is that a jump ball? What is he?
No, it's 1-and-1. Somebody's shooting free throws.
And it just might be that free throw queen. The free throw guru, Leah Kendrick.
I thought we were hoping that she wasn't going to make them.
I hope you
know
know she's going to make them, but I hope she doesn't.
And it is only 1-and-1, so she's at least got to make that first one. Try to seal the deal.
So if she makes 2, it's going to be a 3-point game. There's a 3 to tie. She makes 1.
Gig Harbor's getting a little rowdy, making some noise. There she goes.
57-55.
Okay.
Gig Harbor's coach saying that Kendrick stepped over the line.
You know, from there, I don't think he has a very good angle to the side. So there she goes. It's a 3-point lead.
I didn't see that neck shake. I didn't see the net shake at all on that one. It just kind of whizzed through right there.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Timeouts abundant right now for both teams. 58-55 with 13 seconds remaining. I think they might go for the quick 3 right here. If I were South Kitsap, I'd just get up there and foul the crud out of them. What do you think?
I would maybe go to foul them. I don't know if I'd foul the crud out of them, but that's just different.
Just, you know what I mean?
I do.
The first person they try to toss the ball to, you hack them.
Now, South does have to be careful, especially on the defense, because they've got to guard. Thanks, Phil. They've got to guard the whole court now because basically the whole court is game. And I'll be interested to see if Gig Harbor chooses to do the whole roll the ball in thing so that clock doesn't start till the ball is touched by somebody. But here we go, last 13 seconds.
You did see a shot of the band right there. Good one. In fact, band leader right now is Garrett got in, cutting them off. And he's going to be profiled on the next, not this edition, but the next to next edition of Wolf Tracks.
You can see that Coach Allen doesn't want Gig Harbor to take advantage of that roll rule. So he's got his girls playing up full court. Oh, man,
7
I'm
seconds
nervous.
remaining, 6 seconds remaining. They're going to take the three.
Oh!
And it's going to be South Kitsap ball.
South Kitsap's going to win. I'm so excited.
1 second remaining. Proctor's going to get 1 and 1. And they are standing and cheering.
South Kitsap fans need to get up. All around the gym, there's maybe 2 people standing in support of South. Well, now the team's up, which is good to see.
Just great to see.
It's hard for me to be up here in the booth and not be able to yell and cheer my heart out. But I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm keeping control.
I'm proud of you too, Megan.
And I'll just cover my mic at the end of the game and have my own personal cheer session.
You know what,
Get it out of
what
my
happened during
system.
the boys' game? I'm a good friend of Nate Seitz, and every time it's going to be 1 second, and it's over. South Kitsap prevails, 58-55. Goodness gracious, what a great girls basketball game. I didn't expect this, Megan, and 13-point deficit, I was looking dreary. It was looking bad for South Kitsap, but they stuck it out.
Gotta have the faith, Bill. Gotta have the faith.
Getting
The
those
faith.
rebounds for South Kitsap was crucial. Also, Kendrick doing a nice job earns my vote for player of the game. I don't know about you. Who's your player of the game?
Leah would be one of them, but of course, just because it's senior night, I'm kind of
partial. You probably go
I'm
with
kind
girls.
of partial to the seniors. But Leah Kendrick did come up huge. She was the leading scorer at halftime with 8 points. But all those girls contributed to this game.
All right, we want to thank you for joining us for this South Kitsap High School Lady Wolves basketball game. I really enjoyed working with you, Megan.
Thanks. It was a pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
And we'd also like to thank the students of the video production program here at South who made this television program possible. Again, the final score, South Kitsap 58 and the Gig Harbor Tides 55. Good evening from South Kitsap High School, and so long.